If you've been walking down Church Street lately, you've probably noticed the large yellow pods that hang on the side of the interior School of Design building. Did you give it much thought? Well, these students sure did.
I think it started with us deciding as a group that we wanted to be able to use wasted urban spaces in an effort to address a social issue.
In September, Sarah Prest, Sandra Stevens, Erica Vanderpa, Michelle McAkron, Catherine Egenberger, and Pooja Ramaswamy were chosen to work together on the Interior School of Design project.
Well, we were chosen through an application process, so at the beginning of the year everyone had an opportunity to apply, but it was primarily based on your marks in certain core courses in our program.
Well, every year we have an IDS group put together from the best and brightest from our second year program.
Monica Polo, Design Center Resource Specialist with Interior School of Design, has watched the project grow in the past few months.
This year's project was really interesting because it had a social awareness with regards to what it could be.
The Lumen Drop project aims to use the yellow pods to bring light to the working poor in Toronto. Not only that, but the pods themselves will ideally contain items to help this demographic.
So the idea would probably be that this object would be made out of injection molded plastic or something like that. We'd have to explore more with materiality. And that it would be suspended on some sort of system of steel pulleys, whether that be, maybe they have a locking mechanism, or maybe they function a lot like, almost like Venetian blinds, where you pull them and they'll stay, and then you can release them and they'll come down. These objects would be used by not-for-profit organizations, and that would sort of determine what would be contained in the object. So maybe there would be some sort of time drop a couple of times a day where someone would go and oversee it, maybe a couple of times a week, something like that. And then also maybe a portion of it would light up or something that would indicate that a drop was imminent.
The team can't make the project come alive on their own. They'll require things like financial backing and the help of a non-profit organization. Despite the project still being in its early stages, Alicia Hussein, coordinator of Ontario's Campaign 2000, sees a bright future for the designers.
We at Ontario Campaign 2000 are always keen on poverty education and getting people more involved, and once you know more about the issues in your city and in your community, you're more likely to advocate and to sort of pass on that information. And I think sometimes there's a lack of public awareness on these issues. So in that sense, any sort of poverty education and poverty awareness campaign is welcome.
The Lumen Drop project is only in stage 1. If the resources become available to help the project take off, only time will tell if it becomes a success or a failure. For now, the team is hoping that the brightly colored pods become iconic, much like other ribbon campaigns and organizations working towards social justice. For more information on the project, check out lumendrop.com. I'm Alicia Hayashi, Ryerson University TV.